Hi guys, so maybe I'm coming on to do messages from a passed on loved one. So Spirit, what messages are there tonight for this collective from their passed on loved one? Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so I send you love and signs through nature. Okay, yes, that is me sending you signs of my love and presence. I learned how to do this from the angels and from our other loved ones who are here with me in heaven. Together we send you reminders that you are cared for, watched over, and protected by us. We've sent you birds, dragonflies, butterflies, flowers, clouds, and rainbows. Each time you notice these signs, your body has given you confirmation of who sent them to you. I'm so glad that you're trusting the signs and your body's signals. We are so connected, and that includes our connection through nature. I love you. Okay, next we have I watch over you every day. Believe me when I tell you that I hear every one of your thoughts and know all of your life's desires, goals, and accomplishments. We have such a strong soul connection that part of my desire here is to watch over you there. Even though I can't take your tests for you or interfere with your free will, I am sharing your space and am always influencing you to do the best that I know you can do. I help bring into your life those important learning opportunities your soul needs in order to grow. Think of me as your guardian angel. We share life together. I am the light that goes before you, holds your hand, and shows you the way. So don't be surprised if a thought about me suddenly comes into your mind, seemingly at random. That is me standing next to you, letting you know that I am still with you. And then we have I always give you a goodnight kiss. I know that you still need me in your life, so I make my presence known in order to comfort you. I enlarge my energy so that you can clearly feel me standing next to you, and I move significant objects that remind you of our shared times together. When you are ready to go to sleep, I always visit with a loving kiss to tuck you safely into bed. My love for you has been elevated to its purest level, and I am now as close to being an angel as a human soul can be. So when I'm with you, please know that my intentions are solely to help you and comfort you. Of course, I receive great happiness from sharing more time with you, but ultimately, my goodnight kisses are my way of bringing heavenly healing energy into your life. Okay, we will be together again. Because our souls are intertwined by shared missions and unfinished business, we are destined to be together. For now, I will be with you in my non-physical form, functioning as a guide and a loving companion. While I can't give the guidance that God or an angel would, I can lend my support and strength to help and protect you. Once your life is complete, we will reunite in spirit form, and I'll remind you of the ways of the wondrous non-physical world. I can tell you now that there's nothing to fear about dying. And yet, you must live your life completely in order to fulfill your mission. When the time is right, you and I will have other physical lives together, ones that are perfectly orchestrated to help others and to create spiritual growth for both of us. And then we have, I am surrounded by loving animals. You know that I'm an animal lover, so you'll rejoice to hear that I'm surrounded by beloved pets and an array of wonderful animal friends. Animals definitely have souls and feelings, and they make the best earthly and heavenly companions. They're even sweeter here than they were on earth. When I passed from the physical world, I was met by my loved ones, including pets. I've since learned that animals are angels who accompany us in our physical lives, helping us keep our hearts open when it's difficult to love other people or ourselves. And then we have, I had to lead that way. Okay, please don't relive my death in your mind, as from my perspective, it was very different from how you imagined. To me, it was like a dream that culminated in a very happy ending. Yes, I was so sad to leave you, our loved ones, and our life together. But I have to be honest and say that I am truly happy here. My soul is so enriched by all that I'm learning, and I'm still able to be with and help you. I'm finally free of all earthly suffering, which allows me to love you even more than before. My life plan was designed with divine wisdom, and that included the timing and the way in which I exited. It is the same with your life and everyone else's. It's exciting to finally know these truths and to share them with you. Please know that I am truly sorry that the mode of my passing brought pain to you. And yet everything happened exactly as it was supposed to happen. You couldn't have stopped it or changed anything. There was no other way. Okay, now I'm going to pull from the spiritual meaning of birds. Okay, so Spirit, what birds are being sent to the collective in their passed on loved one? What birds? Anything else, Spirit? That's too many. Take the sandpiper because I've seen it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we'll start with the sandpiper. Balance, quickness, looking below the surface. Okay, the sandpiper is a liminal bird. most at ease in the damp area of the shore between the water and the land. It represents balance and ease in moving back and forth between two states of being. The sandpiper may be telling you that being between two situations isn't such a disaster after all. Be comfortable in your position and trust in yourself. Share in the best of both worlds. The sandpiper's darting movements may also suggest that you can also make quick forays into new ground. The bird's method of seeking food may encourage you to look beneath the surface for whatever it is you seek to find what it is of value to you. Then we have the falcon, power, efficiency, movement. The falcon is power in a small package. These birds move efficiently in more than one sense of the word, wasting no energy or motion. How's your efficiency these days? You may need to work on your split-second decision making. A falcon may remind you that movement is important. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're about to pull up stakes and move to another place, although it might, but it may suggest that clinging to the familiar can be limiting. Being too comfortable and not seeking to expand your horizons can have a negative impact on your potential. Try pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. Okay, next we have the sparrow, companionship, self-worth, and trust. The sparrow spends much of its life in flocks and feeding groups. The sparrow encourages you to look at how you're functioning within your own community. Are you connecting to people or are you withdrawing from them? The sparrow also asks you to evaluate the relationships you have. Are they healthy? Is there a balanced exchange of energy? Do you feel overlooked or not special? The dullness of the sparrow's appearance in no way reflects its worth. Remember that you are unique, that you have your own value, and much to offer the world around you. Celebrate that. The sparrow's message may be summarized as trust yourself and your path. Remember that who you are and what you do are of value. Okay, so self-worth, definitely a huge focal point right now for you. And finally we have thrush, voice, commitment, and cleverness. The thrush's red coloring belies its beautiful song. The phrase, be heard and not seen, could be applied to the thrush. There are times when what you have to say is more important than having your presence noticed. The thrush can remind you to focus on your words and not your message. A monogamous bird, the thrush is a symbol of commitment. It can also be seen as a symbol of cleverness. Its cunning is featured in Oneida mythology. Okay, and finally I am going to pull from the Healing Waters Oracle. So Spirit, what is the final message for this collective tonight? What's the final message here, my Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. So we have Selkie, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. And to me that goes along with the thrush and letting your voice be heard. I feel like possibly you're being asked to step into your mission work. Okay, there are many thoughts about what the ancient story of the seal people or Selkie signifies, but for me, it's about the masks we wear. Things being taken from us, how we hide parts of ourselves, the longing for home, the call to be wild and free, embracing our true self, answering the call deep within, and sharing our true voice. In Celtic, Scandinavian, and Icelandic mythology, there are different versions of the story, but here's one example. A man finds a Selkie woman on the beach. He steals her skin, hides it, and convinces her to become his wife. The Selkie woman feels the ocean calling her deep within and yearns for it daily. The couple lead a normal human life and have children, but eventually the Selkie finds her hidden skin and returns to her home from the sea. It's time to come out of hiding, to show the world who you truly are, to embrace your uniqueness, your weirdness, your you-ness, to swim freely in the ocean of your life. How are you being called to embrace who you truly are? Are there ways that you're hiding your unique light from the world? How can you embrace even more of who you truly are? Are there ways that you're not showing up as your full true self in your life or in your relationships? How are you being called to share your voice? Where do you feel held captive? What do you need to feel free? Okay, that's a lot to think about there. And then we have bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. Okay, where are you at? Where we go? When water is present, it said when. Okay, when water is present, life is present. It's a gift offered to us and through us. Generously offered, bountifully given. We're beginning to wake up to this precious substance we have in our lives and never take it for granted. Clean running water is a privilege that many in the world fail to appreciate, and it's one that many around the world go without. This card encourages you to appreciate the gifts, bounty, opportunities, and privileges that are in your life, to embrace what you need, but also be generous to others who might not have what you have, to acknowledge and receive the abundance around you, but also share it, to appreciate the simple things in your life like running water. Don't hoard what you don't need. Share the plenty that surrounds you and watch as it swells and grows. Move from competition to collaboration. Rewrite the script of me against you. Welcome the wellspring that eternally bubbles up from the deep within. Share what you love freely. So often, life is that much more enjoyable when it's shared with others. Where water is, life thrives. Where water flows, things are much more alive. Don't hoard and stagnate. Welcome mutual exchanges. Share what you've been blessed with and watch as everything around you and within you becomes more